Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay,
Let's
it's
go.
connected.
What's going on with you?
Okay. What's going on?
Hey man, welcome to the platform. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Tell everybody your name.
I'm Brianna Simone.
Okay, just tell everybody where you was born and raised at.
I was born in Brooklyn, but I'm from the Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's my city. 864. We always rep the 864.
Now, have you been around the other parts of South Carolina, like the 803 and the 843 areas?
Yes, most definitely.
You feel
And
like
I
it's
got
different?
friends all over. Yep.
Okay. So you feel like it's
Yeah.
different from the 803 and the 843s?
Yeah, 843 is, Charleston and all that. I personally am really close to a lot of Charleston people. I love the Chuck. 803, I'm not the biggest fan of the 803 like that. I got, friends and I know a bunch of people and everything, but, I ain't kicking, heels and clapping if I run into 803 that much.
Really? Because usually a lot of people love the Midlands, though. That's where the state capital is in Columbia, though. So, I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, that's what usually everybody come flock to the Midlands area. Yeah, I just feel like the people up there act different a little bit, though. Um, that type of environment up there. I definitely black folks. I feel like black folks act different from the
Hmm.
Midlands and up there, though. Like how you feel like they act, though? I feel like they don't interact with white people the same.
No, it's definitely from my experiences, and this is the way that like the world is right now. It's just like either you got some that you really like, or you just really don't like them at all. It's not really too much like in between. Like either you cool or you're not. It's not too much in between with it.
Big fact, big fact, big fact. All right, so this is my next question. What's your definition of a high value man?
High value man.
High value man.
High value man. To me, that is a man that is on his grind, has morals, and is true to himself. I'm all about a man that is true to himself and stands in his truth, though, because I think that a lot of times, like everybody separates just like the money from the actual character. Especially these days, like these days, it's like a money wave. Like, what can he do for me? What can he do for me? What can he do for me? But it's like in whatever he's doing for you, is he still valuing you at the same time? And just with my own personal experiences, like I've dealt with people, men that actually value me, and I've dealt with the other side of things. So that's just the way that I see it. I feel like it all plays a part. I feel like it's not one specific thing when it comes down to what's a high value man.
Right. I always like you listen to people like I don't know if you listen to Kevin Sanders. Have you heard of him before?
Yes.
All right, because the only issue I got with Kevin Sanders is he feels like, this is his personal opinion, that just because you make a certain amount of money, you in the 3 to 5 percentile, that you're a high value just based off your fucking income. So basically, you could treat everybody like shit and shit on the quote unquote small people just because you got a bag behind you. Like I just agree with that. Like, how do your
I,
value come from making money? What?
it doesn't, and that's what I say when I say we on a wave now where everybody looking at money, because a lot of them same people that make just so much more money than the next person, their character is trash. A lot of them slow. All they know is money. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
it. But can you hold a conversation with that person? Probably not a lot of times. You
But
know what
there's
I
a lot of
mean?
millennials nowadays, though. Like you're considered a millennial. I'm a millennial. There's a lot of millennials nowadays. They don't know how to hold conversation. Period. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like social media. And I did a video about this on my channel today. Social media. We were social distancing because of social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're saying based off the character, and what his philosophy saying is because they got money, they have the right to cheat. Do you feel like a man making that kind of money has the right to cheat or whatever?
I don't, but let me tell you something. Just on some honest, I'm gonna just be raw and real. I don't feel like a man has the right to cheat no matter how much money that he makes. But if my friend was to be like, my nigga ain't doing shit. He ain't got no money and he cheating. I'm looking at you like, what you doing versus a nigga that is out here with that bread and he slipped. You know what I mean? Like, I just
Right.
feel like with cheating, it's gotta make sense.
Right.
You not coming in my face telling me, oh, that nigga ain't doing shit and he out here fucking off.
Right.
But if you telling me you with a goddamn nigga that's making fucking 6 figures and he done slipped up, I'm not saying it's right. But if you decide to give him another chance, I'ma understand that more than I'ma understand your nigga with no motherfucking money and he also out here, you know what I'm saying, being on that bullshit.
Now he got an interesting perspective. He said men of that caliber or whatever the case may be, they don't cheat. They utilize their options. He said y'all cheat. And in a sense, I'm not gonna say he's right, but I feel like when women cheat, they cheat for emotional reasons. Men cheat for ego reasons, though.
That is a thing. That is 100% a thing. And I understand it. But at the end of the day, we need to stop trying to put emphasis on what's a correct way to cheat and what's not. You know what I'm saying? And who is subjected to the better way of cheating. Because
Right.
it's all cheating. Like, cheating
Right.
is cheating. If you and I have a commitment to be together, you know what I'm saying? You telling me I'm your girlfriend, you supposed to be my boyfriend, and you step outside of the relationship, that is cheating. I don't care if it's emotional or non-emotional. It is cheating. Cheating is cheating. I really be so annoyed with, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, though, if you want to get into like the logistics of things, is there a smart way to cheat? Yes. It's still wrong though. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't feel that, because let me tell you something. You can't even say that all men are not cheating with emotions, because I'm also a firm believer in, if a man is cheating and it's with different bitches, then more than likely it's not emotions into it. But if he's cheating with the same female, he like that damn girl. Cause why you not taking your ass on to the next if it, you see what I'm saying?
Right. Have you ever are you a cheater? Have you ever cheated before?
I've actually never cheated in a relationship. I've been in, as far as like real actual, like you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, I've been in 2 actual serious relationships, and both of them I was the one that was cheated on. I never cheated though.
So you been so okay. You say you never cheated. Now when females say this right here, they never cheated. Have you ever entertained somebody through text messages, through your social media, or emails? Have you ever entertained anybody outside of your boyfriend or whatever the case may be?
When I was in a relationship, no, because honestly, I'm a very firm believer in being by myself if I can. So when I'm committed, and here's the thing, like I don't just jump into relationships or get into relationships, you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
that. So if I'm with you, like I know for a fact, like I want to be with you. Now, single me and relationship me, or let me put it like this, because I can say that I have been dealing with the same person for 8 years now, but we're not together. Now, do I entertain other things during him? Yes, but it's a mutual. So
Mm-hmm.
in my situation with him, if you kind of look at us, and if I was to go down the line of just how we are in our relationship, you would be like, y'all date. But listen, I'm not that girl. You got to ask me to be your girlfriend. So we don't date. So, but for everything that we do, and just 8 years alone, you would probably say that. But I entertain, yes, in this situation, but my actual relationships that I was in, I never entertained.
Right. And do you go through cell phone?
When I went through the last cell phone I went through, I'm single still to this day,
Why you went through a cell phone?
because I knew, like, I literally knew, I kid you not, I knew he was cheating. Like, I felt it. And I went through it. And the thing about going through the cell phone is like, for me personally, if I got to do that, I know I'm about to find. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to accept what I'm going to find. And I found it immediately when I opened that damn phone. And I
But why
went
you had to
through
go
that.
through it though? What do you mean you knew it? So you said what you're saying is you had women's intuition.
Yes.
But how did you figure he knew though? Because why was you looking for something you weren't supposed to find? What was he doing that you thought he was cheating? Was he treating you right, being there for you, responsible? Like,
Ripple effect. So I'll tell you. So that day, the day that all of this happened, he went, he was in like a bikers club or whatever, because he was into like Mustangs and stuff like that. So, you know, they be having like them car clubs and shit like that. So he went. So that day, I remember him going, and I had to work all day. I had to work a double at my job at the time. So all day long, he MIA, like not responding to me, blah, 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 but he on Snapchat. So this is my first thing. You on Snapchat like I can't see what the hell you doing. And although you are where you said that you was at, why are you not responding to me? You get what I'm saying? But you on Snapchat. So fast forward to the day, he finally responds back to me, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't have service, but you was posting snaps. But you did not have service, but you was posting snaps."
mm,
So boom, I somewhat let it ride. But when we get to the house or whatever, I'm like, okay, what you want to eat? Because we were staying together and everything. So I was like, okay, what you want to eat? Blah, 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 tonight when I get home. So he lets me know he don't get home at the time. He like, I'm about to be there. How I still get there before you? And I'm working all day. You're supposed to beat me. So we laying down. It took one time for that phone to buzz. That phone buzzed while we was asleep. And it's like I couldn't sleep for real because I was like, it's just not making sense that this man really
it,
telling me
right.
that his ass had no service, but you had enough service to post snaps, but not
What,
a text message.
so let me ask you this though: why didn't you confront him with that stuff? Did you already confront him that you was on Snapchat all day, or whatever, or you could kind of just let it slide and just sweep it under the rug?
I don't remember confronting him about Snap, but I think that honestly, where I was at with it was I was about to be FBI agent. But I wasn't even about to be FBI agent as in about to go to his phone. It was more so like I'm about to just be a little bit more alert. Because I'm a firm believer in whatever you do in the dark comes to light. So I'm not the girl that's going out her way to be, you know what I'm saying? Unless
Right,
I feel
right.
like I'm being lied to. So I was like, okay, like this shit just not making sense. But his phone buzzed not once, but that shit buzzed twice. And I just picked the phone up. And the crazy thing is, let me tell you, I literally have never known his password ever. I've never ever known his password because I've never needed it.
Wait a minute,
But
wait a
that
minute. Because
night,
most women, I interview females on here. They usually say like when he on his phone, they usually kind of like sneak and see how he put his password in, and they remember it off the top of their.
like our relationship was never like that. Like real shit. Like we was always together. We was always on it. It was never nothing. But that night, I have never known. I'm sitting there. This man is asleep. I picked that phone up. I said, this phone keep buzzing. I said, I'm about to figure out what this man's password is. And I thought about it. I thought about it. He had a son that birthday. I typed in that birthday of his son, and that phone opened, and it was right there.
Wait a minute, wait before you go any further. Wait before you go any further. That is some top of the line James Bond 007 goddamn smooth operating shit right there. For you to goddamn summon the password in your brain and goddamn manifest in your brain and it worked. What the fuck? You was a genius.
I'm
Women,
telling
the
you.
FBI, man, when it comes to, they can find out some shit, bro. Damn. Good team.
But yeah, so I opened it and it was right there. The message
What you
from
found?
a female saying, "When you coming home?" And she was sending him nudes talking about when you coming home. And that was
What
the
did you
end
do
of.
after that, though? Did you just go back to sleep? Did you wake him up? Did you slap him upside the head? What did you do after that?
I beat his ass.
Okay, how you did
No
it?
cap.
How
I
you did
got
it?
up, I threw his phone, and we went at it after that. He threw all my shit out. We been done since. Ever since that. But yeah, we got to a big heated. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh, wow.
It
So
was
you
really
threw his
bad.
phone. So you threw his phone across the room or threw it
I
at
threw
him?
his phone at him. Yeah, to wake his ass up. Get your ass up.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what was his response after you threw the phone at him? Like, did he talk his way out of it? He was like, you know what, it wasn't me?
It
Or
ain't nothing you can talk your way out of. But no cap, after that shit, he went into saying that I was cheating on him. Knowing good and damn well, I ain't never cheated on that nigga, like ever.
he should have had him a
Ever.
track phone. He should have had a track phone. He can't cheat on his main phone. What the fuck?
Listen, his ass was crazy. And over the years, we've ran into each other, and I'm one of them females like when I'm done, I'm done. So it ain't no hate in my heart or nothing like that. So I now treat you like a random ass nigga. I'm just walking past. You know what I mean? So we don't like spoke since then. But it's so funny. I was telling my friend the last time I even talked about him, I was like, to this day, like for me personally, all I ever wanted was an apology. And I never ever got that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna take you back, for one. It's nothing we can do, because that's another thing about me. Like, I'm so big on I don't have to be in a relationship. I'm not the girl that's pressed for a relationship. So at the end of the day, like, I'm cool with us doing what we do. But if you get into a relationship with me and you cheat on me, it's just not. I'm not it.
So basically what you're saying is you cool with fucking around.
I'm cool with fucking around. Yes, I am.
I know the code. You don't want to say, hey, it's a safe place over here. It's a safe place
No,
over here.
I could have said, but I'm just saying, like, my whole point was, I'm not the girl that's pressed for a relationship, so you don't have to try to get me in a relationship to do me dirty. I'd rather you be upfront and honest, and we could be doing what we do. You know what I mean? Like, I could be your man, you could be my man. We don't have to put a title, though. That's the point. Like, the title ruins everything. Because once you give me that title, I expect for you to honor that title.
Don't you feel like females change a little bit once they get the title? They don't do what they usually do, what they was doing before they got the title? Don't you feel like the wires
Sometimes.
get crossed back like that?
Sometimes, but I also feel like that play a part in your partner too. That also plays a part in the security of your partner, how secure your partner is making you feel. Because let me tell you something: a woman who is properly treated, taken care of, she feel like she got a safe space. She feel like all these things about her man. Her man ain't missing shit down to a meal with her, but the relationship that is a little off, it's something missing. There's something that she feel like she lacking out of him. She definitely, she probably is kind of off. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a two-way street. But I don't always feel like that's always the man's fault neither. And that's another thing. Like, when stuff go bad, like when a lot of times when like a woman ain't doing something, it's always trying to point the finger exactly at a man. And I feel like us as women, a lot of times, we don't take the time out to even learn the type of man that we dealing with a lot of times. Like, so how do you really know what you need to be doing? What's going to properly fulfill the man that you with if you not taking that true time out to learn him,
Right.
whether it's good or bad?
But what the problem is nowadays is it's just it's not even people don't even care about relationships no more. It's the hookup culture. It's all about who can fuck the best or who fucking. That's all it's about, who can fuck. Because if you can't fuck, you gotta get the fuck on through. Basically, it's all about who can fuck good. And then, and if the relationship go bad, the woman blame you, me. The woman blame the man for everything. If she lacking in something, she can say the man fault or whatever. If she feel like she ain't getting pleased sexually, mentally, or spirit, whatever the case, it's the man fault. And that's what I don't really like about that. It's like modern day women want men to be traditional men, but they don't want to be traditional women. Facts.
I do agree, but I think that right now we are in a time where it's exactly what you said. People are just not pressed for relationships. Like,
it's all about fucking. You got to
I,
fuck good too.
you know, I was talking to my friend, and they like, um, personally, like, I'm not even. It's crazy because it's like I'm not pressed for a relationship, but I'm not always pressed to be in nobody's face neither. I'm just like I feel like going where the wind blow me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right.
not pressed for this and I'm not pressed for that because I just feel like that just ain't the main. That's just not the main thing these days. You know what I'm saying? Like we are in a total different time than like our parents, our grandparents. But I'm not pressed for a relationship. And it's like I don't even consider myself to be like openly dating because if you openly dating, it's like you giving out your number, you know what I'm saying? You going on dates. I'm barely even doing that.
Wait a minute. That ain't dating right there. Dating. This is another thing. What the fuck? Dating basically means in 2021 is fucking because it either before you do single or you was in a relationship. But now we got the word dating. I don't understand this shit.
So you don't know what dating is.
I know what dating is, but I just feel like when a woman says she's dating, do that mean she's fucking? Or that mean she's just going on dates? Or she fucking around? Basically, what that mean. What do you usually do though when you say you're dating? You just looking for options or whatever?
So I feel like dating is going on a date. We're talking, we're having conversations, we're going on dates, we're seeing each other physically. If we so happen to fuck, we so happen to fuck. Now, two people that are just actually fucking, they're probably not going on dates at all. They're just literally fucking, like fucking. But dates, I feel like is physically seeing each other, spending time, really actually getting to know one another beyond the surface. Now, whether or not she's doing that with one person or four people, that is where I feel like it comes in. Is she actually openly dating or not? Because that's where things get tricky. Like with me, I'm dating somebody, but I'm dating a person. I'm not necessarily like full-fledged openly dating because my situation, I'm not closed off to other people, but I'm not running around with an ass to other people neither. So
So what you're saying is you keep your options open.
basically, my options are open, but I'm not, handing out my number to every nigga that's in my face neither. So
So when you say you're dated, is that so? Do you go on date? Have you ever been on a date, a free date, knowing you weren't interested in the guy just to get a free meal?
I have did that before. I did that before and I don't do it though. I don't do it no more. I have did it before just to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
I have.
Why?
I don't know. I really honestly don't know why I did that because and you know what? It opened my eyes though. No
What it open
bullshit.
your eyes to?
To make me be like, why did I do that? Because it was an uncomfortable situation because it's like, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really sitting in your face. And I'm annoyed though. I'm annoyed. Like the food is the food, but I'm annoyed having to have a conversation with somebody I genuinely don't like. Like I know that this shit ain't about to be like I'm literally never talking to you again after this shit. You know what I mean? So it opened my eyes. I have not did that shit since. Like I do not. I don't go on. I don't go out here and just get free meals, and I don't give my number out either. Like I really do not give my number out. That's another thing. Like I don't give my number out because I'm not about to respond. So it just ain't no point. You know what I'm saying? So
Basically, what you're saying is you ain't giving out your number to nobody that you don't find sexually attractive. That's what you're saying.
that I don't want to move forward with.
Basically, you're not sexually attracted. That's another thing. That's why I don't take females on dates nowadays. Because those are called foodie calls right there. And I read a percentage. 33% of women in the world right now are going on fucking free dates or free meals. So goddamn it, ain't no free dates. Fuck that shit.
So what is so how do you determine if you want to take somebody out or not? Because I know you're not sitting in my face talking about I'll never take nobody out.
I don't take women on dates, though. I don't take them on dates. You gotta find out on your own though. Like you ain't gonna get no free food out of me. You ain't getting that out of me. Too player for that shit.
How do you when do you say, okay, I can take this girl out?
It depends on requirements though. So you gotta meet the requirements for me to go on an actual date and take you out and get food. Cause that's intimate to me right there. Mm-hmm. That's intimate. We sit across the, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? You got a certain standards you got to meet. I can't just go out here and be seen with you like that in public with you. Cause I don't know who else you be seen with. So I don't want to be that guy right there. Be like, damn, he with her too. Nah, I can't be that. So yeah, it's just, you know, certain shit. I just know how to move nowadays. Now, like,
see that's what I call putting too much into that shit.
What you mean?
I think you putting too much into that because why is you worried about if the next nigga done took her on the date tonight?
I can't go out. I'm just moving smarter. You gotta move smart out here, bro. I just move smart out here. I move smart, man. You know, I can't go out sad though. I took a lot of L's. I took some L's though. I ain't ashamed to say I took some L's. Took some L's out here. So, but nah, it's just it just depends though, man. Like, you know, some people take advantage of that. A lot of females take advantage of that shit though.
They do. They honestly do. But I can say that, you know, I'm not even about to sit here and literally, I'm not even about to give you my fucking number if I know I'm not even about to move forward with you.
Could you end a relationship because of bad sex?
I will.
Well, why black women do that though, right there? Why is sex such a huge factor? Like I don't get it.
It is pleasure. It's pleasure. And I'm not about to let you sit here and play in my face and with my pleasure time. And you think this shit is sweet, because it ain't. So, yes, I will.
So a man D size matter then?
As somebody who has had different sizes, that ain't always the case. Because if it might not be what bitches love to say is, you know, big, as long as he know what to do with it, then it's fine.
So what's your preferable size then, Simone?
I mean, I don't necessarily even have like when I say I've had different sizes. So I'm not even. I prefer that it's not, I guess, tiny and skinny. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I don't want. Small and skinny.
Interesting. So that means your shit must be on point. That what you're saying is you got that pressure there. For you talking like that on the platform, that means you got that gas there. That means you got to back that shit up there, Simone. You can't be frightening. You got to back that shit up there.
All I'm gonna say is I've been with the same person for 8 fucking years, and that nigga give me every motherfucking thing I want.
Oh my goodness.
That's all you need to damn know.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough. Because ain't no man dealing with nobody. Ain't no man dealing with a girl without no motherfucking title for 8 damn years and giving her anything her ass want and her shit wet. That's all I got to damn say about
you pay your bills?
If I wanted to.
Damn. He must put it on him and shit. God,
if I honestly ask for something, like, I'm gonna get it. But I'm also not no high maintenance, just extra person, like give me all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if I need him to do something, like, yes, he will.
Damn. I can't do that shit. We ain't got no title. I shouldn't be doing that. But that teachers on. Could you date a virgin?
A virgin?
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't never have to deal with that. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I genuinely like them, you know. But I feel like I would be annoyed. So I probably wouldn't even want, like, you need to go out there and explore and then come back.
Why would you be? Why you can't? Why he can't explore with you?
Because I'm just not in the business of teaching no man how to get right. Okay.
I don't know why was wrong with black women. Black women clubs, black women sweat sex is like the top of the list, though. The top at the list right there. Relationships right there. I don't know. So okay. What's the longest you've been celibate?
The longest I've been celibate?
Longest you've been celibate?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that because it ain't long. That's all I can say. It
Facts.
ain't long.
So what's the most toxic thing a man ever done to you? Your pussy made a man do?
The most toxic thing it's ever made a man do.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I've just been in something toxic for so damn long. It just is just toxic on its own. Like, it ain't nothing even specific. It's just toxic, but it just is something that it's just like it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. So how many kids does a man have? How many kids before you don't talk to a guy? Like what's the number of kids like he can have that you be like, okay, I can't fuck with you type shit. Like what's the max kids he can have for him or for him to talk to you? Like what's the max? Like, okay, that you ain't gonna deal with it.
I feel like sometimes we say things until we end up liking a nigga and then we accept shit that we might not. But off the top of my head, I'm probably not going past like 2 or 3.
Damn. So you'll date a man with 3 kids with 3 different baby mamas.
3 different baby mamas though.
When he got 3 kids, there's a possibility he gonna have 3 different.
Three different baby mamas is a lot. But if it's the same baby mama, that's a little different. But 3 different baby mamas, you just letting me know your ass is all over the place.
Right. That's a new thing right now. Women love men with kids for some reason. Though. I don't know.
I don't even know if we love men with kids as much as niggas have kids. Like, your ratio of niggas with kids versus not kids with kids is higher than without, for sure.
Mm.
For sure. Like, it's you find a man with no kids, you are probably jumping for joy. You probably like, I really want to see what he about for real, because it's like, damn, he ain't got no damn kids. Like, that's something that be like, you tell your friends like, girl, and he ain't got no kids. But if he got kids, you just like, well, like the rest of these niggas, he got kids. Like,
I ain't got none. They ain't came out yet.
well,
They ain't came out yet, so I don't know. Okay, fair. You got kids?
no, I don't.
Right. Okay. You got an OnlyFans page.
No, I don't.
Have you ever like watched OnlyFans?
No, I don't, because I ain't paying for none of that shit.
I don't see why motherfuckers pay. That what simps do, man. Simps pay for their shit, bro. I'm gonna say you a simp if you paying for their shit, bro. Like, I don't fuck with it though. Like, what's your thoughts on that shit? Like, everybody paying for that shit. Like, how you feel about it?
I mean, I just feel like these days, like, it's so many different platforms and things that are coming out that honestly, like, quick money is what everybody is looking to. You know what I'm saying? If it's quick
Right.
and it's fast, and I know I can do this shit, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like with celebrities, it became such a thing that was more towards celebrities. It's more money for like people with like blue checks and stuff like that. Or it just depends on what type of time you on. But now you also see too where the OnlyFans have kind of went off from being all about sexual purposes, and they doing other shit with the OnlyFans. So, you know, it just really depends on what you're looking at it for. In the very beginning, it was all about sex, sexual shit. But now it's kind of, you done seen OnlyFans where people done promoted books and promoting, you know, just all types of just weird stuff that they got going on. So it just depends. I guess if I really needed the money or wanted to do something, I could, but nah.
Right. Okay. Have you ever had a threesome before?
No, I have not.
You say that real quick.
Because I honestly haven't.
Facts. Big facts. Okay. Uh, what's your definition of like a toxic relationship? That's a word people use all the time right now, like toxic.
I feel like toxic relationships is when you are in something that you are not completely happy in and choosing to stay in that whatever the cost. Like, you know good and damn well this shit is not working, but you gonna still sit your ass up in that shit. That
Wait a
is
minute,
top
wait a minute. Our grandmothers used to do it. Why nowadays the top? They wouldn't call it toxic back then.
because they didn't have that word yet, but it was toxic back then too. But you notice that I feel like with relationships, things come full circle though. Like everything that we are going through now is not really far fetched the way that some people try to make it seem. The only thing now that is a lot of people shit be more public.
The
Back,
internet.
yeah, the internet basically. So back then, our parents, our grandparents going through the same shit we going through now. It's just that they didn't have no internet, so they shit was in secret. You know what I mean? Like everything was completely behind closed doors. A lot of people shit is just out for the public to see, so everybody feel like they can judge, they can judge, they can judge. But you know,
Right? That's another thing I read. They said like I seen the percentage like black women was like the highest single women. Like why you feel that way?
while we single,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I feel like we are looked at as like difficult. That's one word that I always hear when it comes down to the perception of black women and just the way that we think, what we'll accept, our values, how we deal with men. Like we are difficult. And I'm not even gonna sit there and say that I'm completely against that thought because we can be difficult. But I feel like we are strong. You know what I mean? So we know what we gonna take, what we not gonna take. But it's a lot of black women that be taking a lot of shit though, like taking a lot of shit.
But
So
y'all the most unhappy though.
that's true because we be taking the shit. But let me tell you something. I always say that, I can more so I feel like commend um men a little bit because when it comes down to men versus women, I feel like y'all do a better job than us at keeping your own like peace and what you value. Like if a bitch fuck up with a nigga, y'all done. Like that bitch ain't seeing y'all no more. You know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10. With us, we taking your ass back 1,000 fucking times. And every time we take you back, it's like we even more unhappy than the last time we took you back.
You only doing that for the guy that you want, but he don't want you back though.
That's true.
That's another thing. Why do women want what they can't have though? What's the reason? Why do you want some? Why would you want to be with somebody who don't want to be with you, who don't value or respect you, or treat you right, though? Why is that? I find that fascinating.
I don't know. I honestly do not know. I think that a lot of times it might be what's being said to you, or it might even be like what's being done for you, like somewhere in there. Or you know what? We can even go further back into what you have been through, coming up. It might be things that you might be insecure about or that you may have went through that make you feel like you need that person. It might be something within you that's missing that you don't know about yet that makes you feel like this is what I'm supposed to really be doing. But I'll tell you what, motherfuckers need therapists. That's what niggas really need. Like, we all need therapists. Hell, I need a damn therapist.
Are you gonna get hit? Are you gonna get clinical help?
I want a therapist, but I want a therapist when I know I can keep going. Like, I don't want to just go to like one session and then that's it. Like, I want to like have my own personal therapist and really go. and be
Would you,
consistent with it.
would you say social media is to blame for relationships falling and the high expectations of it?
Not exactly, but I do think that now everybody is so on a high with watching other people and what they do and what they see and piggybacking and trying to base what a man or a woman is supposed to be doing off of the next person. And that is a big issue because a lot of the people that they saying that about, they not even in y'all damn tax bracket for y'all to even be saying that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, do what works for you. Like, just simply do what works for you.
Facts, big facts, big facts. Like, I don't know why people compare themselves on social media. Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit stupid, man. On the shade room and shit. Like, they celebrities though, man. Like, what's your definition of a simp?
Um, I think a simp to me is just. I feel like I was at one point I was dealing with a simp. When me and the guy I've been dealing with for the longest, when me and him kind of had like an out, I was dealing with a simp during that time because he was just like, when I say he was at my feet, I mean he was at my feet. Like anything I said, he did. Anything I wanted. Like he had his own issues. Don't get me wrong, but even when it came down to me cutting the situation off, it was just like he's sending me flowers. He's damn right, like just doing all this shit, and this is even after me telling him like I done got back with you know the other one. So I don't even want this no more. Like I told him straight up because I'm a very honest person. So I told him straight up like I can't even do this with you because my heart and just what I like it's somewhere else at the end of the day. So this is what I want to do. And yeah, he still just he was like I don't care like dead ass. So he was like I don't care like I want like what I need to do to whatever. Like, and then he was like, he would wait. The motherfucker told me he would wait. And I'm like, I don't want you to wait. Like, I don't, like, it's over with. I don't want you to wait. I don't want none of that. Like, I really honestly don't want none of that shit. Like, but yeah, that is a simp ass nigga. Like,
Don't you feel like that's probably the man you're supposed to be with, though? That man did all that for you, put all that pressure in. I don't look at him as a simp in the sense he just was in love with a woman. And you broke his heart for whatever reason, though. You ain't like him, though, for whatever reason, I guess.
it ain't even that I didn't like him. I did genuinely like him.
No,
I
you
really
didn't.
did. He was a good guy.
Why
He
you ain't with
just
him now? Why you ain't with him?
Cause he had stuff that it was beyond
So
me. He had
basically,
stuff that was
what you're
beyond
saying
me.
is he was a square. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Cut. Stop it. You're saying he was a square and he wasn't thuggish enough. He was a square. That's what that means. That's cold. Am I right or wrong?
I mean, I'm not with a thug now. So it ain't even about that. Like when I say he had stuff that was past me, like he had stuff that was past me, but also like I think as when you learn yourself on like what you need, like I feel like even past that we probably wouldn't have worked because I think that honestly I think that I maybe kind of longed for certain things that I feel like I kind of somewhat lack a little bit in my own situation and he gave it to me. He gave it to me so fast, but it still didn't take care of what I really wanted with the other person at the end of the day. So sometimes you just go through that. But honestly, the only reason why I say he was a simp though is because now what wouldn't have made him a simp is if I never told him straight up like this is what I'm doing. It's because of like it ain't all because of another man, but it's another man involved and blase blase. If he would have just been doing that without knowing that information, then that doesn't make him a simp because he's just genuinely trying. But the fact that you still, I mean, when I say doing anything and everything in his power, like it was just like, sir, like don't want it. I just don't
Don't you
want
feel
it.
like you might regret that down the line though? Like maybe down the line, you be like, damn, maybe the other person I was really supposed to be with, but because I was chasing somebody else, don't you feel like that might come back to bite you in the ass?
Mm, nah, I don't think it's gonna bite me in the ass because at the end of the day, like I don't have like a type, but at the same time, like if he was to come in my face or another type of nigga was to come in my face, I'm probably gonna go for the other nigga. Right now, I might be kind of going for the wrong man a little bit, like just the wrong man.
Hey, what you mean it's wrong, man? You know what kind of man you going for. You attract who you are. Relationships are reflective.
That is true, and that is something that I have been learning. And even with just picking up things, you do attract who you are. And I feel like when you see like the traits, because I can't even say I feel like I was a whole different person before I met, even though I was younger. Don't get me wrong, I was still like a different person than who I am now. But I feel like the person like that I'm with, I feel like in ways like I'm not exactly like him, but do I have probably some of his traits now just from dealing with him, everything? Hell yes. Like playing, I could play the game that he been playing. You know what I mean? Like, well, like I've learned that shit like to a T. Like it has been taught to me. So you do at this point. You do. I can say that. I can definitely say that.
Do you feel like women friends keep them single? Single women keep women single?
No, no. Like my friends, some of my friends in relationships, some of my friends single, some of my friends got a person like I got. Some of my friends, I mean, we all just got different shit going on. At the end of the day, what keeps you single is if you want to be single. I
Mm,
don't believe that a person or who you around fixates on the setting. Now, if you want to say, can sometimes the people that you around influence you per se in certain things, then yes, but I don't think that it's everything. Like that's on your own.
right. Okay, does a band height matters?
Yes.
How tall?
You can't be, I don't want to look at you forehead to forehead, and I damn sure don't want to look down to you.
Why is height such a big requirement in the black community? How tall you is?
5'4".
Damn, I'm like an inch taller than you. My goodness, I'm short. Uh, my goodness, I'm 5'5". Yeah. So you said he, so he got to be a shoulder, like height, shoulder taller than you, basically. What you're saying?
I mean, I ain't gonna be just so extra with it, but I want to look up to you at the end of the day. That's all I got to say about it.
Damn, right. So you can't just like goddamn be on the same right.
I just, that's weird.
Mm, right. Are you submissive or are you feminine? I know. Are you masculine or you feminine?
I feel like I'm masculine until I feel comfortable enough to be submissive.
Hmm. Interesting. That's another thing. There's a lot of GI Joe bitches out here, man. These GI Janes, man. God damn.
I'm dead.
Because a lot of these women out here is very masculine. Like they talk shit to men like they can whip men ass. Like if it was like the purge, I let motherfuckers fight. When the men fight the women, I let them fight right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you gotta be like that these days because these niggas will try you.
What do
So
you mean they try to explain?
they will try you. The men will try you. Men will try you. You
I don't
have
see that.
to.
I don't see that.
Of course you don't. Most men will say that. But let me tell
What?
you something. Let me tell you something. You have got to stand your ground. As somebody that has experienced being like submissive and just being tried so much until it was like, okay, I gotta, I'm being walked all over, and it ain't even all like his fault. I'm allowing it because of how I'm being. You know what I mean? So he thinking that this is okay. Like, so until a woman stands her ground and is like, okay, you're not about to be doing me like that, and you let a nigga know for real, like what time it is with you, then yes.
Interesting. Have you ever talked to a guy and his friends? How did you do this?
It wasn't all at the same time. It was just like, it wasn't all at the same time. I ain't never talked to no friends at the same time, but I have had my situations of dealing with a person, and then, you know, my next situation was somebody in the same circle, like stuff
Now,
like
what
that.
made you do that, though? I find that very strange in my appearance. Like, what made you do? There's a lot of men out here to date, though. So, what made you talk to somebody within his circle?
Just young, and at the time, that's just where the eyes was at, you know, just where the eyes was at.
So basically, what you're saying, you was fucking him, then you fucked his friend, then you fucked his other friend. So basically, you pass around the game. What you're saying?
It wasn't really like that, but I have had my situation where I have talked to people in the same circle.
And the ex was okay with that. He was like cool with it.
Yeah, because it wasn't nothing that was serious. It wasn't none of them situations serious.
So basically, y'all were fuck buddies.
Yeah. And this was all like high school shit. So when I say like it was not serious, like in my adult years, like as a grown woman, I have not did that, no. But high school, you know, hot in the pants, just not giving a fuck, yeah, I have.
You was skipping class, getting dick down in the auditoriums and in the bathrooms, huh?
Absolutely not. I was not like that. But, you know, I did have my situations.
Do you believe? Have you ever made like a sex video with your ex?
Yes.
He still got it? You think he still got it?
The ex?
Yeah.
No.
How you know?
No way. I just know he don't. It's just no way. There's literally no reason.
You still got it?
Me? I never had it to begin with. Because honestly, like, I don't really, like, I don't care, like, if the nigga do it, but I'm not going out my way to record nothing.
So I guess you ain't camera shy, huh?
I mean, I'm not trying to exactly be all up in the camera, but you know, I'm not in the moment. I'm not worried about telling you to turn it off neither. So it just is what it is.
Damn, who freaking cam? People been holding relationships with old sex videos with their ex, bro. Y'all toxic.
You gotta be comfortable with a person too, though, because I'm not doing that with just a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, my situations that I've even had that in, they have been serious. Like, not just nobody I was fucking, yeah.
So who you rate your freakiness from 1 to 10? Without using 7.
Without using 7? I don't know. I don't want to give myself too much. That's crazy. I don't want to give myself too much, but I don't want to like.
Would you eat ass or something?
Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no.
Yeah, drink to that.
You? Hell fucking no. I guess I'll say. I don't really want to answer.
I feel you ain't got to answer it.
I really don't want to answer that because I don't want to give like myself too much, and I don't want to give myself too little.
Giving us a number. I don't know what you do. You know.
Yeah, well, I don't want to answer that. We're gonna skip that one.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Okay, fact. Respect. We gotta go with that. We're gonna go with that right there. She respectfully declined. That's fact.
Yeah, I had to decline that one.
Okay. What's your thoughts on Bill Cosby getting out, man? A lot of people was mad about it, saying he did do what he did. What's your thoughts on it?
Honestly, Bill Cosby probably about to die any damn way, and I just really don't give a damn. Honestly speaking, like I don't give a damn. And on some real shit, like all that shit happened so fucking like long ago. And I'm not saying that justice shouldn't be served or whatever, but it's just like y'all acting like he damn in his 20s or 30s or some shit. Like he about to die any damn way. So like, why
Mhm.
exactly does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Right, right. He already half blind or whatever. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that man, listen, that man is going through it just in his old ass years. So he getting his karma. He is
Right,
getting his karma.
right, right. Okay, right. Okay. So what's the best way for like a guy to approach it? In the DMs or in person or through a friend or like what's the best way for you to be approachable? Or do you even say you're approachable?
Um, I honestly don't even. What's the best way to approach me? Mm, I would maybe say in person because honestly, in the DMs, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be very vague if I do respond. Um, so maybe the best way to actually kind of get like a real conversation out of me, depending, probably would be in person, and that's just you catching me at a good moment, even then.
I feel like getting a female number nowadays don't matter like that no more. It don't really matter. Like she can block you like in seconds later. I don't see the point of getting a number unless y'all got a connection already. In my humble opinion, though.
That's why I told you earlier, like when we first got on live and you was talking to me about numbers and stuff. I do not give my number out, like, and it's so crazy because like I feel like a lot of people just with me personally, like, just swear just like I just got so much going on and like da da da. But I don't give my number out because I know that like I'm not about to respond, and I don't be wanting to talk. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing. Like I genuinely don't even be wanting to talk for real. So. It's not. I'm not giving my number out. It's just no reason. It's no reason for nobody to have my number for real.
Mm. Eh, it's facts, big facts right there. So everybody watching that, y'all hear that? She don't give her number out. Facts, huge facts. Do you feel like when you in a relationship with somebody, she know their body count?
I don't care about that. I do not care about that. Cause please don't ask me about mine. And it ain't even because mine high. It's just like I'm not sitting around thinking about that.
Mm.
Unless the only thing I need to make sure of is that you ain't been nowhere around people that's in my, circle. Other than
Mm.
that, I don't care about that because you had a pass before me and I had a pass before you. So if we're gonna be sitting here judging each other off the past even before, you know what I'm saying, shit becomes what it is, then we don't even really need to go forward.
Mm. So you saying basically when you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't talk about your past? What you're saying?
No, I think that you should definitely talk about your past, but don't ask me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that and let me back up. I'm not even gonna say don't ask me because if you want to know, I don't have a problem with telling you. But at the end of the day, like it just need to be casual, if anything, conversation, not something that's supposed to be the basis or make or break. You know what I mean? What y'all got going on? Because why does it matter that deeply?
I don't ever ask my woman that. She ain't gonna tell me anyway. Though. All she gonna do is tell me who was good or her boyfriend. I know how women think, boy. I know how y'all think, right? A woman will lie like this so bad about her body count. She could have a gun to the back of her head. She
And
would
go
die
still
and take
lie.
it to the grave. A woman don't even tell her best friends her body count. That's how top secret this is. This shit, the president don't even type of shit. The president keeps. That's how top shelf secret this shit
Women
is.
gonna
Like,
probably tell you, women gonna, and that's the thing, like women a lot of times for some odd reason, if the shit bad or whatever the case may be with the nigga, we'll erase that motherfucker from our mind.
you
So
can't. No,
I
you can't. It already counted.
no, but we do though. Like, yeah, you're right, you can't. But we do though. So at the end of the day, like, if I do give you a number, I'm not counting the nigga that I done erased from my goddamn mind. But not everybody like that though.
Shit.
I don't think everybody see. That's the thing. Like, all men gotta stop placing all women in one
We ain't saying
category,
all women.
and women gotta stop placing men in all categories because y'all lie about y'all body counts too.
I'm not saying all women. I don't want nobody to say that we're talking about all women. We're just saying more times than none. I'm gonna say that more times than none. It's to be honest with you, more women is having sex than men. These are facts. There are more guys who are virgins than women who are virgins in
That's
2021.
true. We are sexual creatures.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. It's going on right there though. Like, how you feel about that? More guys are being less sexual active than women.
I don't feel no way about it. I feel like get it how you damn live because I was gonna do what I got to do. So you need to be doing what you need to do too. I don't feel no way about it. I can't judge nobody when it comes down to that because I feel like women, especially like us that are in our like 20s and stuff like that, like we are very sexual creatures.
Right. Yeah, she doing it with somebody, fam. You ever had sex for money?
No.
Facts. Yeah, that's going on right now, man. Shit, women nowadays goddamn fucking get them bills paid and shit. Like the sugar daddies and shit, though. How you feel about that? Like, have a sugar daddy ever approach you, or you had an opportunity to have a sugar daddy?
Plenty of them, but I was, that was little old me keeping my little morals intact, saying, all right, we ain't doing all that. So that's all that was.
Right. Do you ever see yourself settling down, dude? Like being with one person?
Just probably later on.
When you about
Probably.
50 or 60?
Oh God, I hope not. If it takes to 50 or 60, I'm probably just not gonna be doing nothing. But maybe I can't even say like in the next couple years, but maybe hopefully by 30. I will say hopefully by 30. Hopefully by 30 I am, if I'm not full fledged, settled down, I know like we going in that direction. Hopefully.
So you see yourself being married? What you're saying, basically, or you believe in marriage?
I do believe in marriage, but I'm not pressed for marriage.
Mm.
I'm not pressed for marriage at all. If that shit happens for me, it happens for me. If it don't, it don't. And that's not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't want to get married. Like, I feel like all women, we want to get married on the inside. But once again, it goes back to just our generation, where we at today, how we are today. That is just not the main thing. Like, I feel like majority of women and men, they are not pressed about no damn marriage or even commitment for that matter.
Because of social media and they favorite rapper, Hot Girl. That's another thing about how you feel about a lot of women being influenced by this music, like Hot Girl Summer, Icy Girl Summer, living their best life. Like, what's your thoughts on that right now, going
I
mainstream?
just feel like if you are really an adult and things like that, you're not going out your way to be truly influenced by that because our favorite rappers are in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit like that. So you can't even use them for real. You know what I mean? For they can't be what you want them to be. Like, these people got whole ass families. You know what I mean? Like, so what are you influenced by? Like, I understand like what they saying in their music and everything, but come on now. That's just like even like when City Girls first came, um even with Sweetie, she was with Quavo up until when they split. City Girls, Carisha, she had with her baby daddy. Um JT, damn Uzi, Jada with damn Lil Baby, even though she not a rapper, but I was saying that in Lil Baby sense, he's a rapper. And now you got Moneybag Yo with Ari. Like all these people, like these are like majority of everybody's like faves. What are they influencing y'all by for real when they are in relationships for real? Like the music is the music. Obviously, that they're telling you. I feel like separate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Separate the music from real fucking life because it's two fucking different things. Don't be taking what we saying in our raps and running with that shit because when I get out this damn booth, I'm taking my ass back to my girl or my nigga. Like when I leave from the club, I gotta go home. On my, you know what I mean? Like separate the two. What are you really being influenced by?
Even if there's the shade room and shit, trying to shade room, like these relationships, like people want to be like Moneybag Yo and Art. You know what I'm saying? They on the shade room every week, or you know what I'm saying, type of shit. Like that's like the new wave or whatever. Like I just like you said, people just gotta separate the two because Beyonce made this song "Single Ladies" and she's fucking married. You see the
Exactly.
bullshit? So
Exactly.
all the single women praising it, but she has a husband.
Exactly. So my thing is that's why I say it. That also separates when you talking to a mature person and a young person that really ain't experienced life yet and coming up because young people for real like them late teens and like them probably I say 2021 like they really following that shit up like them lyrics really matter to them, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like us going towards the middle to late 20s, like we just enjoying the music at the end of the day, but we got our own shit too, you know what I mean? So ain't nobody really worried about no damn lyrics for real.
Facts. It's just music though, y'all. It's just fucking music. Like everybody want to be a savage, bro. Everybody trying to be. All the females want to be savages and have all these options in their phones. Like, man, this shit is out of control, bro. This shit is out of control. Out of control. How you feel about the Lil Durk and India situation that went viral? Like they had somebody breaking their home and they was both shooting at the ops. Everybody went crazy saying they was relationship goals. They want that kind of relationship. I wish somebody would protect me like my man like that. How they were doing. How you feel about that?
It's honestly just all dumb because in the real world, I would hope that your man or your woman that you are with, that you are in a relationship with, if somebody is coming to hurt y'all, I would hope that y'all would protect yourselves to save y'all's lives. And that just goes back to people just being dumb because it's just like that ain't even relationship goals. It's common sense. Like in a situation like that, we not worried about being no damn goals. I'm trying not to die. I don't want to die. Like I don't want to die, and I don't want my man to die. I don't want my girl, and not even just that with them personally. They got kids. Like, come on now, like niggas is trying to survive out here. I don't know how this relationship goes. I guess she was supposed to just sit in a corner to them or whatever, but because she was shooting. But my thing is, once again, if my motherfucking man is goddamn, if somebody come to rob us and it's a way for me to get what I need to get to protect myself and him, I'ma do that. That doesn't make us goals. That just I love my nigga and I don't want him to die in my damn face. Like that's it. You know what I mean?
Right. They was on some Mr. and Miss Smith shit, like goddamn the movie shooting at the
Yeah,
ops.
facts,
It was like
facts,
goddamn Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and shit. It was like busted it. So I was like, oh shit.
facts.
Uh, how this other one? You believe money buy happiness?
Yes.
Explain.
I'm not saying it in the sense of like money buys happiness, but if I'm having a bad day or if I'm mad at you and your ass show up in my face and you give me some money, I'm probably not as mad as I was before.
Mm.
So yes, if I'm going on and I'm annoyed about whatever I'm annoyed about, and your ass like, look, here, thank you. We probably ain't gonna revisit this for a little minute. Yes, it does.
Facts.
Money does buy happiness.
Damn. So I guess the check do talk though, right?
Yeah. Check do talk.
Check talk, check talk. Right, right. What's your
But
thoughts
it,
on
but
people?
I just want to say, but be clear, it's always a temporary happiness.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It ain't gonna satisfy you, fulfill you though. It ain't gonna
Mhm.
give you perfect serenity. But
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? It's a buffer. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for a while. It's
It's
like a
like I
band-aid.
want you to shut up for right now, so this is what I need to do. Yes.
Now the baby went viral for giving he was paying for the candy, but because they were saying that he didn't give a large amount of money. He gave them, I think, $5 for a couple bars of candy. And they lied to him saying they had candy, a box of candy was a ridiculous price. They were saying it's like $300 because he the baby, and a lot of people was giving him flack or bashing, talking about he could have gave more. He was wrong for that. Like, how you feel about that?
He wasn't wrong. Plain and simple. Because them same ass people that was talking shit, if they child came up to them and lied, they gonna give their child that money still and say, here you go. No. If somebody walk up to me and lying or whatever, why are you rewarding kids for lying? That's the question. I feel like these days, like people just be looking for something to be mad at. And right now, honestly, everybody is all into this Black Lives Matter shit to the depth so much to where motherfucking black people can't do wrong. We can still be wrong. That's not what Black Lives Matter means. Okay? Like
Right, right,
Black Lives Matter does not mean you not wrong ever. Like you could still be wrong, and them damn kids was wrong. And at the end of the day, if you look at the video, the baby even said he was like, "Be honest. I'ma still give you." He told them like, "I'ma still give you more, like or whatever. I'ma still take care of you." However, he said it. I know he let their ass know, "I'ma take care of you. I just want you to be honest." And they still tried to basically play and scam him, and that's why they asses only got $2 or however much they got, and he is not wrong for that. Cause he honestly ain't even had to get their ass the $2 damn.
right. I look at it like this right here. Even if he would have gave a lot of money, he still would have failed because they know his net worth. So they were saying, well, he gave $1,000. He could have gave him 10,000. Gave him
Mm-hmm.
10,000. He could have gave him 100,000. In this situation, he was gonna lose because the internet is undefeated. You can't defeat the internet.
Mm-hmm.
These keyboard warriors, these 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 social media giants, like you can't defeat the internet. So
Yeah, people just that's just people pocket watching celebrities, and it's like why that is not our damn business.
right, right, right. I just feel like it's stupid. I feel like, man, like it's kind of like with the Meek Mill situation earlier this year. He was like, he gave $20. Like he gave like $10 a water bottle, and like people was like, why he didn't give more? I'm like, damn, how much water bottle? How much money he give for water? The fuck? What kind of water you got to give $100 for a fucking water bottle? What the fuck?
People are never satisfied, like never satisfied. I think with celebrities, they think that celebrities are just getting money, getting money, getting money, and they don't have to give. Like y'all think they don't have bills at the end of the day too? Y'all think they don't have, you know what I'm saying, all the shit that they fucking pay for and stuff like that? Like, why do y'all think that these people's hard earned money is supposed to go to you? Why do you think that? Like they actually working for their shit. They not just getting it out the trees. You know what I mean? So
Right.
why is that like the perception? I don't understand. I don't understand it at all.
Do you ever get depressed by being on social media for long periods of time?
Depressed?
Yeah.
No, because honestly, I love social media. So no, I
Mm.
don't get depressed by social media at all. I'm
You
on
ever feel
social
like
media
you ever
all
feel like
damn
it get
day.
a little toxic sometimes?
It can be. It definitely can be. It can be, but I mean, it's all about how invested you are. Like I can be on social media all day, but what are you using social media for? Like I'm on social media all throughout the day. I could say that honestly. I'm on social media all throughout the day, but I'm on there to laugh. Like I'm getting my laughs off. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm getting my laughs off. I'm posting what I'm posting. and that's it. I'm not on there to debate people or, read into everything somebody's saying or, to be necessarily worried completely about the next person. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm on there just to laugh, talk my little shit, and then that's it.
Mm. How you feel about cancel culture on social media? How you feel about that?
I don't feel no damn way about it because every time somebody done got canceled, I have always been the one to be like, well, look, I ain't canceling shit, especially when it comes down to musical artists, because as somebody that really loves music, like, y'all telling me not to listen, y'all think I'm about to stop listening to a song because y'all bitches is mad? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what they did. I look at the person and their catalog is two different things. Like,
The art from the artist. You separate the
yeah,
art from the person.
yeah, 100%. Like 100%. Like, yeah, they wrong. Like I have did so much, especially just so much of this is how I feel about what they did. Am I gonna stop listening to their music though? No. Like plain and simple. Like plain and simple. Like people be doing the damn most. They be doing the most. Like
Right.
no.
Like I remember R. Kelly, like Spotify didn't want to put him on any playlist so that they were trying to cancel him because of his allegations, Tory Lanez. He didn't even try to cancel Chris Brown before or whatever. What's your thoughts on shit like that, man? Those people right there. Like, do you still listen to those artists, or you don't give a fuck?
First of all, I'm in love with Chris Brown. Chris Brown can't do no wrong. And he'd be wrong as hell. And I don't care. R. Kelly, he is just obviously terrible. But the way R. Kelly is still played when I want to hear it. And as far as the baby go, he obviously is a piece of shit his damn self too. But I ain't never been no serious Tory fan into the depths. But it's songs that I do really love by Tory and they still get played too. Like it just is what it is. I don't care that deeply into none of that.
Do you believe he did it though? He shot in the foot in the foot.
I do, but it's like one of those things where it's like you can say you believe that shit all day, but we ain't gonna never know. Like only ones that was there that night gonna know that shit. You know what I mean? And honestly, we done heard so many different damn stories. I done checked out.
Right. I don't know what to believe. Goddamn.
I done
I don't
checked
know
out.
what to believe. Goddamn. Everybody lying, motherfucking lying, man. She got shot. Then she got back in the car. She got out the car and got back in. Walked down the street. Drove the car. Left with.
Went to the damn police station, left.
She went to the
Everybody else
gas station get some gas first.
like, girl, just leave us alone. Like, just leave us alone.
But yeah, she was getting mad online talking about how could people support him and all that. I just don't like it because how you gonna tell people what to listen to and whatnot? What the hell?
Girl, it's just
Yeah,
like
we don't know if he did it or not. Though. We don't know if he did it or not.
that's
But
just like when Michael was alive and he had the speculation with him when it came down to the kids. And although it
mm-hmm.
came out that it was not true, how is one to know?
Right. Do you
And
believe he
not
did it though?
now, I'm a serious Michael fan, and I don't believe that he did that. But at the end of the day, I am not a naive person. I don't put nothing past nobody. So once again, how would we ever know? When these celebrities and all this stuff be happening behind closed doors, how will you ever know? And this is why evidence and things like that is what it is. Like, this is why when you go to court, they have to come with proof. Because this is the only way you gonna know. You're not about to be telling me all this speculating shit about somebody. And I'm supposed to just be like, yep. You know what I mean? Like, at
Yeah,
the
he
end of
beat
the
the
day,
case in trial. He beat the trial though in
that's what I'm saying.
2005.
That's what I'm saying. And even after that, though, people still believed that he did it. But they're entitled to that because how will you know? Because even when somebody beats a trial, the first thing they gonna say is, "Oh, he had a good lawyer. He had a real good lawyer." You know
People
what I
always
mean?
gonna make up excuses.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
so, like, come on now.
Now, the Surviving R. Kelly, did you believe those girl stories on Surviving R. Kelly?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. And why? Because it was a lot of people, or just because they couldn't make it up?
I believe them damn stories, but let me tell you why I believe the stories. Because I don't even, the thing that pisses me off with the R. Kelly situation is, why is R. Kelly the only one at fault? Why are the parents not at fault?
That's the same thing I be saying, even with the Michael Jackson shit. Why don't the parents get any responsibility? Why they let their kids be in a grown man bed? But the people fail to realize Michael Jackson is almost a billionaire when he almost died. His bed is the size of fucking Walmart almost. So it's like, it's not like a fucking twin size bed he's in. So we got to keep that in perspective, though.
I just really believe that with the thing that pisses me off the most about like cases like Michael and cases like R. Kelly is, we would have never known about this shit if these motherfuckers' money ain't stopped coming in. Because y'all had years to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And even with some of the stories, some of them have said, without saying it's about the money, but they have made it clear that, oh, we was getting paid, we was getting paid, we was getting paid. So now you're not getting paid. That's why you're mad, because now you're not getting no more money. So now he's so wrong. He was wrong before, but you was wrong because when you had money coming in, you was okay with what was going on because that money was coming in. So your ass should be in jail just like he is. So that's my whole issue with that shit.
All right, I got two more for I'll let you go. What's your thoughts on Cola Ray get body shamed? A lot of people body shaming, saying she too small, her body, she was like, she looked skinny or whatever. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that little boy is that,
I said, little boy.
yes,
What's your little boy? What?
my thoughts on that young man is that she is scary to me. I think that she's a dyke, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
God damn. I
I
think
think
she's
that
pretty. I think she's a beautiful woman. She has the body of a sixth grader, but yeah.
she do have a body of a sixth grader, and and the thing is, it's like it's nothing wrong with it, but you just gotta understand that it really ain't nothing wrong with her body. But of course, you're gonna be shamed in these times where thick girls are it.
For now.
For now, correct.
Right. Right. Yeah. Do you feel like natural will ever go back inside? There's a lot of fake asses be on social media.
I think natural will go back in style because the thing about it is these bitches ain't even getting their body done to where they even looking natural. So what's happening is a lot of times they having to go back and take out and remove. You know what I'm saying? And all these complications that is coming with a lot of the shit that they're doing. So I feel like natural will definitely go back in style.
Yeah, 'cause I care about the face. My humble. I mean, ass is all cool. I feel like it's about the face, though, man. You don't want to go out somebody with a fat ass with their face. It's
That's what I'm
about.
trying to tell people.
It's about.
I've been trying to tell people that like people are people are definitely blinded with the body, but I personally, when it come down to women, like your body is your body, but I'm looking at your face. Like if that bitch face ugly, I'm like, ew. I'm saying ew off the face before I'm saying ew about a different feature on her body. You know what I mean? Like, because honestly, between the gym and paying for it, your body can look how you want it. But
For
your
the most part.
face, that's the one that is just like that was kind of hard to really get the way that you want it if it ain't already there.
Yeah, it's about the face. That's when I look at natural. When I look at the Leos, the Halle Berry, Janet Jackson, all them, man. And nobody cared about the body back then.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays it's about ass. You got women who look like fucking tubes in the face, looking like a straight fucking frog. Got there with a fat ass. I'm like, bro, this is terrible, bro. Going viral
Mm-hmm.
twerking. Like, that's another thing. That twerking shit got to stop, bro. That shit got to cease immediately, bro. Like, that
No, you
shit
don't
ran its
like that.
course.
You don't
It,
like
it,
that twerking shit.
that shit ran its course, bro. It's going away, bro. Y'all gotta find a new dance. Y'all gotta do the lean with it, rock with it.
I'm
Y'all,
screaming, not the lean with it, rock with it.
y'all gonna have to do the worm. Y'all gonna have to. Y'all need to do electric slide. That shit ain't it, bro. That shit ain't it. That shit ain't it. All right, what app you use the most?
Twitter, Instagram.
Damn. Why? It's more
I
popular.
love Twitter. I just love Twitter. Twitter is hilarious.
All right, shout out to Twitter right quick.
Aubrey _
You gotta follow the kid on Twitter too. I be on Twitter a lot too. Twitter funny as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Twitter toxic as fuck. God damn, that motherfucker toxic, bro.
Yeah, Twitter, Aubrey. I'm on Twitter. I'm very big. I'm not like super duper big on Twitter, but I got, I'm pretty what I
How many
am on
followers you
Twitter.
got?
Like 5,000 something.
Damn, how you get so big like that?
Just doing what I do.
Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Showing love and shit.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Hey man, it was a pleasure having you. Great success. You got any shout outs, anything?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Shout out to
facts.
my bed.
Big facts, big facts. Hey man, you stay dangerous. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you.
You too. Thank you too.